case study 1 and case study 2. This is my fellow group member. Okay, the first one will be Farah, Lily, Luqman, Steve, and Dad and myself, Siti Adel. Okay.
Assalamualaikum. Well, now we move to the case study 2, question number 1. The question is, what sorts of conditions and motivation best explain how M&As in the West traditionally develop value chains, and do these some principles apply to decisions made by emerging markets M&As? The answer is, managers of M&As in the West traditionally develop value chains when they do analysis of industries structure in the context of 5 forces model that motivated them in entering new market and exploring new business opportunities. And you can refer to the textbook page 447. Okay, traditionally Western M&As preferred to control value chains, taking a measured approach to concentrating some of dispersing others, and they create value through of a cost leadership or a differentiation strategy. The former drives a firm to reduce its cost for a given level of quality below its competitors, and M&As also from emerging economies also will design process to do business better and faster than their rivals in the West by configure and coordinate value activities like Airtel, the Indian market leader in mobile telephony, charge some the lowest prices in the world for sales yet generate returns. Okay, for question number 2 is dynamism creates opportunity as well as contrast. Identify the most promising opportunities for companies in advanced markets. Do the same for firms in developing markets. And how are they similar? How do they differ? Okay, our answer is, the opportunities for companies in advanced versus developing market as follow. Okay, the first one is the opportunities for advanced markets. The first one is stable political environment. Second is good infrastructure and technology, high knowledge and skilled employees. Customers have high purchasing power, and demand from advanced market will push the company become more innovative and competitive. And different with developed market, the opportunities for companies are growing in development, infrastructure, technology and education, cheaper cost of manpower and asset, high and growing population does have bigger market, longer product life cycle, a lot of business opportunities because the country still in process of indicate, and the characteristics of advanced and developed market that cause differences in business opportunities are the advanced market is political, is stable, economy, high income per capita, in terms of social good health, care and low birth rate, and in technology advance. And difference from a developing market, political is less stable, economical growing, social high population, social is high populations, and technology is very limited. Okay, now we move to the question number 3. The question is, looking out over the next decade, estimate the likely standards of value creations. How would you advise a company like IBM or Cisco to configure and coordinate its value chain? And would you give the same advice to a company like Tata or Safaricom? Okay, the answer is, the likely standards of value creations are 2 here. The first one is cost leadership, and the second is product differentiations. Okay, how would you advise a company like IBM or Cisco to configure and coordinate its value chains? Okay, for the configurations, ideally we believe that IBM and Cisco must now focus on concentrated options performs all value chains activities in one locations. And for the coordinations, once IBM and Cisco opted for concentrated configuration, we believe that they should not have problem to tackle the coordination issues. And would you give the same advice to a company like Tata and Safaricom? Yes, we will give the same advice to Tata in view that Tata Group has many types of businesses all over the world. And by practicing concentrated method will in turn help them to save costs and register better profitability. And in the case of Safaricom, they could practice concentrated method of configuration but only at the home country. That's all for question number 3. Okay, for the question number 4, the question is, given the option to work for a company in a particular market, would you choose to work for a Western M&A such as IBM, moving into developing countries such as Bati Airtel, moving into a Western market such as France? Why? Okay, one answer is we choose to work for a Western M&A such as IBM, moving into a developing country rather than moving into developing countries such as Bati Airtel. The reason is such a company would have a wide range of experience and would have the know-how technology that would give us more experience that I would get while working in a local company. And our opinion is two companies like IBM and Cisco is to localize the majority of their inputs and to invest more in their local employees in order to have the advantages of approaching more customers. And while investing more in local employees, this would encourage people to buy more of the company's products. Okay, our last questions for case study 2. Question number 5. What sort of management skills and executive perspectives do you believe would make you an attractive candidate for a Western company expanding into emerging economies? So, would they differ? And if so, how? For a company expanding from its home base in an emerging economy into a Western economy? Okay. Our answer is management skills and executive perspective. The first one is the technical competence, usually indicated by past performance, is a significant determinant of success in foreign assignment. Okay, the second one is additiveness to foreign places, people and processes. Third is leadership ability is increasingly seen as a key to an expatriate success, since expatriates often assume a greater breadth and depth of leadership responsibility on a foreign assignment than they likely would in the home country. The next is essential quality for success is communication skills, motivations, self-reliance, courage, risk-taking, and diplomacy. And skills attitudes also necessary for expatriates to be successful, which is optimism, drive, adaptability, foresight, experience, resilience, sensitivity, and organization are list of attractive characteristics, which is knowledge of business practice around the world, in terms of cultural implication and personality factors like flexibility and risk tolerance. That's all from our groups. For more explanations, we explain all the answers in our write-up. Thank you.